In this video, we're going to use a feature called Goal Seek. We'll use this feature to populate cells with different numbers. And the file we're going to use is a grades worksheet for a student. This could be you. I bet you that you've tried to figure this out in the past. What score do you need to get on your final test? Notice that the only one that doesn't have a score yet is the final test. So you've probably done that yourself in the past. What score do I need to get on my final test in order to have an average that I want to have for this course? And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use a feature called Goal Seek to help us figure out what we need to get on this final test in order to reach our goal. So we're going to see what Whitney's the student, what Whitney needs to do to achieve a 76% average. Okay, so right now the average is 59.7. We're going to see what Whitney needs to do on this final test in order to get that up to 76%. All right, we're going to start by clicking in cell B11, which is the average grade. And then we're going up to our data tab at the top on our menus, and over on the toward the right side there's a what if analysis button. We're going to click on that button, and that's in the data tools group, right? We're going to click on that button, and then we're going to choose Goal Seek on that particular button. So now we get a Goal Seek dialog box. So it's asking us, and I can drag that to move that around so we can see everything we're working on that's together. So B11 is already activated in there because that's where our cell pointer was when we started. So our set cell is B11. So that's telling Excel that this is the cell that is going to be our target cell. Okay, so that's the target that we're going to set, so that the changing cell in a moment will be up here. So that's going to change in order to meet our target. So for the set cell, we want to put our value in there. So I'm going to type 76 because I want our average grade to be, or Whitney wants the average grade to be 76. And then we're going to, by changing cells, we're going to type in B9 because it's cell B9 that is going to change. Excel is going to figure out what do I need to get on this final test in order to receive a 76% average. I'm going to click OK. All right, so it found a solution for us. So the target value of 76 is set. So on the final test, I need to get an 81.5 on my final test. So Excel enters in the value in the cell B9 beside final test, and that's the score that the student has to earn to achieve that final grade of 76%. So let's say Whitney wanted to achieve a final grade of 80. So we can use Goal Seek to change that. So again, we start with our set cell, and then we go back up to what if analysis, Goal Seek. So B11 is where we start. Now in this case, we're going to type in 80 instead, and again we want to change B9, and then we'll click OK. Alright, so 80 isn't really going to be possible, is it? Because in order to get an 80% overall average, Whitney has to score a 101.5 on that final test. Whitney should have probably been using this feature a few tests ago, and then they would have been able to achieve that 80%. So the Goal Seek analysis then allows us to use that to use the feature so that we can set our targets, we can set our goals so that we know what it is we need to do to reach our particular goal. So we know that 80% probably won't be possible because we use the goal seek in the what if analysis. And so that's how we use the goal seek to return a target value.